cause that be natural.
Lady
I ain't
D.
looking tacky. I keep my game tactful.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm so nappy.
M.O.B.
Cause that be
The
natural. I
infamous.
ain't looking tacky cause I keep my game tactful.
I'm so pretty, I'm so fabu, I'm so natural, it's like it's a taboo. I'm so filthy, got the tattoo, stuck in these bitches like I own ragu. On my business with my platoon, getting these minutes like I'm a typhoon. Y'all is jersey on that cartoon and I'm still on top. Hey guys, welcome back to Afros and Baby Hairs, and today we'll be working on this mannequin head. We're going to try to do a flexi rod set, so if you're interested in seeing how this comes out, then please keep on watching. So right here, we're starting off on already shampooed and conditioned hair, and I'm just going to section it off so I can begin putting in this Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair wave whip curling mousse. So I want to get my sections ready first, and then I'll begin applying this mousse to the hair so that I can begin putting in the actual flexi rods. And I do want to say I'm going to be using multiple sizes because I didn't buy enough of one size. So I'm just going to see how it comes out with using multiple size rods. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm starting off with these orange flexi rods. I started off thinking that I had enough to complete the entire head, but I did not. So for the back section, I'm starting with these orange rods. You can use whatever rods that you have available. And also for this experiment, I am only using one product, which is that Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair wave whip curling mousse, just to see if this product will be enough to create this look. So we'll see what we end up with. But like I said, I'm just starting off with the orange rods for the back section. So yeah, y'all, I am continuing on with applying these rods to the hair. I'm still working with these orange rods on this back section, and I am putting the mousse on as I go so that the hair doesn't dry out. So yeah, that's what we're doing on these clips. All right, for this front half, we're going to start off using the pink rods for the sides, and then as we make our way to the top, we're going to be using the green medium size rods. So that's what we'll be doing on both sides of the head. I think I used 3 of the pink ones and then 2 green ones, and I did the exact same thing on the other side. And like I've said, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just experimenting with the rods that I have just to see if this is a look I'll be able to pull off, being that I have different size rods. So let's see how it goes. So now that we're finishing up with this last rod, I am going to place her under the hair dryer for about an hour on low heat so that I can dry this particular style, make sure that it's set. So like I said, she'll be sitting under there for about an hour. And right here, I came back to actually test to see was the hair dry. And on this particular clip, the hair was not dry. So I ended up sitting her back under the dryer, I think for another hour. And it still wasn't completely dry, but I was just tired of waiting on her. And I think I was a little too heavy-handed with the mousse. So I just got tired of waiting. And I'm like, what if somebody has somewhere to go or something to do? Would they be able to do anything with this hairstyle? So I was like, let me see. Even if the hair is wet, could you still style it? Or if it's not completely dry, would it be a wearable look? So that's what I'm doing right here, is trying to see, will you be able to pull this off if it's not all the way dry and you have to go somewhere or you have something to do. So let's see how that turns out. So as you can see, it is a lot of different shapes and sizes going on. It's stringly in sections, it's wet in sections, it's just a whole mess. However, that does not mean that this is not a wearable style. You just have to play with it and figure out a way to wear this. So that's what I'm doing, trying to see if this style is salvageable, even if it's not completely dry. So I'm just playing around with it, and I decided to pull it all up, because if you wear your hair in a bun, it doesn't really matter if it's all even, if the curls are all the same. That is the beauty of a messy bun. So that's what we're going to go with, since the hair is still damp. So let's see how this looks. So yeah, we basically have a messy bun and a curly bang, which is cute. It's doable. It's wearable. If you're in a hurry, you don't have time to just sit there and wait on your hair to dry. This actually turned out to be a really cute, curly, messy bun. However, I did decide to roll the hair back up and let it dry for a couple more hours. And then I will show you how that ended up. So here she is again after sitting under the dryer a couple more hours. And now it's completely dry. And this is still the one product, the Cantu Mousse. So let's see how this actually turns out. right here, I'm just pulling the curls apart, trying to actually give this style a shape. But I do want to say, um, tell you guys how I feel about the flexi rods. First of all, I do not recommend sleeping in these. There's no way I would be able to sleep in these. These are very bulky. However, I do want to say that you can actually get more hair on these rods than rollers, and I think that's a good thing. Um, so you can actually put a lot of hair around these flexi rods and still come out with a nice curl. So that's an advantage of using flexi rods, and they are kind of soft, but they're just way too bulky. So if you're gonna do a flexi rod style, I would recommend to do it during the hours in which you can sit under the hair dryer and let this style completely dry versus trying to sleep in them. But for the most part, even though I use different size rods, it did still come out pretty cute. I like it. It's bouncy, it's fluffy. There was no flaking, none of that. The hair is soft and bouncy, so I like it. So yeah, guys, that is my little review on this flexi rod set with this Cantu wave whip mousse. So I do want to thank you all for tuning in today. I really appreciate your time and energy. Peace and love. I hope to see you guys on the next video. And as always, be blissful.
DJ Mike C on the track.
Cause that be natural.
Lady
I ain't
D.
looking tacky. I keep my game tacky.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm so nappy.
M.O.B.
Cause that be natural.
The infamous.
I ain't looking tacky. Cause I keep my game tacky.
I'm so pretty, I'm so fabu, I'm so natural, it's like it's a taboo. I'm so filthy, got the tattoo, fucking these bitches like I own ragu. On my business with my platoon, getting these minutes like I'm a typhoon. Y'all is jersey on that cartoon, and I'm sitting on top of these buffaloes. I'm so natural, I'm so nappy. All these dudes that wanna get at me, I'm so cultured and I'm happy. Jealous witches wanna come back me, cause I'm comfortable in my skin. End of the day, you lose, I win. I'm so comfortable in my ends, don't care if I make or lose a few friends, and I look like $1 trillion. Lady B won a lotto, cause in the Lord I trust, and beauty is the motto. Naturally thick in the bud, I'm Billy Blanks on the Tabo. Edges a little rough, just pretend I'm from Morocco, or get all up in my